on this Tuesday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Parker out there with Hernan Gomez. Then it's Saar and Satoransky in at the point.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him. Calling the foul right away.
Here's James. The three. Rebound by Parker. One-on-one here. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's James. Into the lane. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Saar. And the three off target.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
And a wide open look for James. Drills the three-pointer. James has got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's Parker outside. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Parker's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Of course, John Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Fires the three. The rebound by James. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
No good on the triple. This one for 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Out to the wing. Here's Calathes. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Satoransky. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Shoots from the baseline. Pass to Brown. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Here's Calathes. Brown with a screen on Satoransky. That one goes in. Calathes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Here's Calathes. Korkmaz passes to Calathes. The drive by James. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Back to James. Papagiannis kicks to James. Off Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Parker's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Korkmaz. A three-pointer, no good. An even 3-on-3 break. To stop the run, the long-distance three is buried.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down?
It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Diallo out there with Corniche. And it's Manajunas in at the center. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Okobo looking over the floor. A floater. The rebound by Anderson. Medu is out there with Anderson. And it's Fall in at the 5 spot. Offensive rebound. Pass to Laprovitola. Launches a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's a Kobo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Laprovitola. Off target from outside. Pass to Manajunas. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Diallo the pass to Manajunas. Here's Corniche. Takes it off the glass. Corniche has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A nice shot by Anderson.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Wasengame. Still without a basket. Five to shoot. Here's Corniche. And the layup's good off the glass. Corniche has got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Count it.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Diallo against Anderson. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Takes it inside. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's a Kobo. Wasengame the pass to a Kobo. Picked him clean. Here's Medu. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Fall, covered by Modi Yunus. They get the rebound. 1:33 left in the first half. Scooped up. Pass to Laprovitola. There's the three. Got a piece of it. And here's the break. There's Diallo. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
His three-pointers off the mark. And here they come. Here's a Kobo. Finished off the break. Kobo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Oof. Ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Diallo the pass to Blossinger. Shoots the three. The rebound by Medu. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Laprovitola. Misses the three.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's a Kobo. Off target from three-point range. Kobo's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. They need this one. Pass to Fall. Here's Laprovitola. That's tipped. Throws it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. That'll do it for the first half. Up by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a...
And during that first half of play, and that is it for half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Calathes in at the 1 spot. Drives to the hoop. And he lays it straight in. Calathes has got 6 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
We've got Hernan Gomez. Parker out there with Song. And it's Sadaransky in at the 1. Nailed from three-point land.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz. And it's Calathes in at the point guard position. Brown's shot is good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Hernan Gomez out there with Parker. Then it's Sarr. And it's Sadaransky in at the point guard. Hernan Gomez kicks to Sadaransky. Buries the long-range jumper. Sadaransky's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at center. Now here's James. Defense right on him. Pass to Calathes. 4 on the clock. Driving to the basket. Here's Korkmaz. Kicks it out to James. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk by James.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
We've got Sadaransky. Hernan Gomez out there with Parker. Then it's Sarr. Here's Calathes. He has 6. James a screen on Sadaransky. Kicks it out to James. Papianis passes to Coletas. Here's Korkmaz. Back to James. Here's Coletas. Setoransky grabs the miss. One-on-one here. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now Setoransky. The three ball. Parker with it. Three-pointer. Now Sarr. Parker outside. Jacks up a three. They get it again. Hernan Gomez passes to Setoransky. It's Parker outside. Rebounded by Papianis. Papianis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to James. Brown against Parker. Another shot. Brown kicks to Korkmaz. On the wing, James. It's deflected, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Fire from way outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Papianis.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
He gets it in there. James has got 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Setoransky, the pass to Parker. Back to Setoransky. Hernan Gomez kicks to Setoransky.
Away team foul. First personal foul.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third.
Away team foul. Setoransky. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, James. Good on the three-point shot. 12 points for him.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Pass to Sarr. And here is Setoransky. Cracks in the tray.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Sarr. Down low. Trying to find Hernan Gomez. It's to him.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Brown against Parker. James in the post. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Owl out there at court east, and it's Monty Eunice in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds, and they'll keep possession.
The ball goes to your home team.
On Thursday, and then on Thursday. Here's Monty Eunice. Fall with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
A three from Anderson. Yunus grabs the miss. Yunus has got 7 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Now Diallo. Wide open shot is on the money.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Fires for 3. The rebound by Anderson.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Fires the 3. Here's Fall. The kick out to Anderson. Medu passes to Fall. Here's Laprovitola. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Here's Akobo. To Diallo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Boston game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Yunus. The rebound by Medu.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Laprovitola. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Boston game, and he makes good on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Laprovitola. And it's off from three-point range. Corniche, the pass to Akobo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Got a hand on it. And they're pushing it up. Here's Corniche. Lets it go with the 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Anderson. Good on the triple.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Boston game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, Blossom Game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Puts up a deep 3. Yunus grabs the miss. Yunus has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Passing game, the pass to Diallo. Hits the three-point bomb. Diallo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Laprovitola passes to Fall. And here's Anderson for 3. And they recover it.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Pass to Boston game. There's the pick. 43 seconds left in the game. No good. Shot missing. Out to the wing. A three from Anderson. Kept alive. Medu passes to Fall. Here's Laprovitola, covered by Mordiunas. Pass to Laprovitola. Shoots over Mordiunas. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Here's a Kobo. Here's Wasengame. Puts up a deep three. Fall with the rebound. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay.
Week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Going inside, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Brown with the steal. Edwards against James. With the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
It's both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
They set the screen. Here's Edwards. He can't get it to go. Brown with some nice D. It's tipped. Here's Calathis. Guarded by Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's the break. From outside the arc. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. James, a good look. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Outside Edwards. Pass to De Silva. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
De Silva's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. It's James with the drive. And slam dunk by James.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's De Silva. Here's Booker. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is James. Here's Calathis, guarded by Edwards. Sinks the tray. Calathis has got 5 now.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside for Booker. Lets it go from deep. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all 3. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Allie, thank you. Edwards can't hit. Here's Calathis, guarded by Edwards. Korkmaz, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here is James. He's got 6. Back to Brown. Korkmaz on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Calathis from deep 3-point range. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And as we're halfway through the season, let's see how the power rankings are shaking out. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've tried a couple times to make a push up the rankings with no success. But I think they can be proud of where they landed.
Pass to De Silva. There's the drive. Booker for 3. Hauled in by Brown. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Korkmaz. And there's James from the arc. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Edwards. And there's the drive. Pass to De Silva. The 3. This is another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Calathis. This one for 3. It's picked off. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Pass to Diallo. He shoots it. And his first shot of the game, no good. Here he goes. Over to the wing. Takes the three. And the three-pointer goes.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage, he's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Driving to the basket. And he comes up with a bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Corneli. Here's a Kobo. Misses the three. And there's a pick to the left wing. Fires from deep. That shot missing. Here's Corneli. No made baskets yet. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Mata-Yunis. Here's a Kobo. No good from outside. Covered by Diallo. It's stolen away. And they're on the break. Corneli passes to Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Diallo outside. Here's Mata-Yunis. Pass to a Kobo. Lets the 3 fly.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Friday, and then on Tuesday.
In that game against Athens, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Here's Diallo. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Covered by Diallo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
He takes it in. Fires for 3. The rebound by Diallo. Here's Mata-Yunis. Still no points. Pass to Corneli. We've got 13 seconds left in the second. Gallo outside.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. James with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 11 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Brown. His first shot coming late. Just 5 to shoot. Korkmaz passes to Brown. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's De Silva. Three-pointer. Booker, the pass to Edwards. Here's De Silva. Pure from three-point range. De Silva's got his second basket of the game.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Back to James. Here's Calathes. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Calathes has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Drives to the hoop.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Korkmaz. No points so far. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Your home team, Fanfan, Korkmaz. 2 shots.
And even with the coaches,
there will be 2 minutes to review the play.
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. I just love the ball movement.
Now, here is James. He's covered closely. Here's Calathes.
2 minutes remaining.
Korkmaz on the wing. Puts up a three. It's deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Six on the shot clock. Here's James. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
At the line for your home team, James, shooting one. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to De Silva. The kick out to Edwards. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Kalathis, guarded by Edwards. Back to Korkmaz. Brown with a screen. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. Here's De Silva, defended by Brown. Here's De Silva, and he dunks it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Kick out to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Booker defending. And it's Brown off the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's De Silva. Give him 8 points now. Booker can't get it to go. The drive by Korkmaz. And here's Brown for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The home team calls timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
To the right side. Here's Akobo. Diallo left side. There's the 3. No good on the shot.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Offensive rebound.
Home team foul. Diallo. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Takes a three.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Four on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That shot, no good. Covered by Diallo. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Akobo. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Here we go. One-on-one. The three is up. And that's an intentional foul.
Martinez, first personal foul, second team foul.
1:53 left to play in the fourth. Let's go with a three. Drops in the three.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Away team foul. First personal foul, first team foul.
A minute 35 left in the fourth. Pass to Corneli. 5 to shoot to the paint to stop the run. And it's good on the lay-in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Banked it in off the glass. Corneli's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Covered by Diallo. Oh, they pick off the pass. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And a two-handed jam. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mata-Yunus. The three is up. Offline with a three. Launches it. The rebound by Corneli.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And it's off from three-point range. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here's Booker. To the inside, Parker with the steal. Lets it go from deep. Hernan Gomez kicks to Satoransky. Three-pointer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive and hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. No good on the three. Satoransky's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Outside Edwards. It's deflected. Here's Medu. And they'll get another chance. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to De Silva. Five on the clock. Tries again. And Parker with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. For three, Edwards. The rebound by Medu. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Now here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Booker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Booker's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Satoransky, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Satoransky, 2 shots. The play is under video review and the NBA rules. The official will have 2 minutes to review the play.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the technical free throw is good. Booker is screen on Satoransky. And here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot from beyond the arc and then some.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Parker. Takes the three. They get it back. Hernan Gomez passes to Satoransky. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Satoransky covering. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to De Silva. Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
From the arc. That shot off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
From about 19 feet, De Silva, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
It's tipped, and that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
5 seconds left in the first quarter. No good on the quick three. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
Pass to Laprovitola. Off the left rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Fires from deep. Driving the lane. Snatched up. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Launches it. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Rebound by Vesely.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Fires the three, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Here's Laprovitola, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Provitola's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far with the drive, and he gets the bucket. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And they get it. Connects from three-point range. Provitola's got 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
From deep. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
When you look at this visiting team, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and give him to that next tier.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And here's Anderson for 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Three-pointer. Rebound by Vesely. Vesely's got his 4th rebound in this one. Launches a 3. It's tipped, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Anderson outside. Six on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
55 seconds left here in the second. Fall with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
There's the drive. It's deflected. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Takes a 3. Rebound by Vesely. Vesely's got 5 rebounds tonight. Trying to end the drought. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Up by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half court.
You take a look at the visitors. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get...
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the home team.
Well, they obviously love.
And that's a halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Medu is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Parker, and it's Zadaransky in at the point. Booker, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Three-pointer. Offensive rebound.
Home team foul. First personal foul.
We've got Parker. Hernan Gomez out there with Medu. And it's Satoransky in at the 1. Booker outside. From the arc. It's Edwards on the wing. Booker with the screen for Edwards. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And Edwards drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Satoransky. No good with the triple.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Edwards' shot is good. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The tray. Hernan Gomez passes to Medu. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Medu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Metu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Now, here's Satoransky. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Parker against Edwards. Tries to hit him. Edwards with the block. And he's able to get it back. Tries again. And there it is for him. He has 5.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The 3.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Booker outside. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Booker right side. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Booker.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Booker. Satoransky with it. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over to the left wing. From outside, off the mark.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Here's De Silva. No scoring in this one.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
4th team foul.
1:49 left in the third quarter. To the left wing. Fires the 3. Out to Edwards. There's a screen.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
This one for 3. De Silva with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
On Tuesday, then on Sunday. Here is Edwards. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Booker outside. There's the three. Can't get it to go. He's made four and just missed his fourth. Here's Parker. And a missed layup. Parker's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And he drives in.
It'll be a turnover. Home team ball.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. The offensive rebound. Shoots the three. Cans it from downtown. He's got 8.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Booker outside. Takes the three. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Booker is screen on Satoransky. Puts up a 3. And there's Booker on the assist from Edwards. Booker's got 15 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the home team has possession. They've got Fall, and it's Anderson in at the small forward spot. On Provitola, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Jacks up a 3.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Lets it go with a 3. No good on that one.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Defended by Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
From the corner. Good as the jump shot falls. They set the pick. Here he goes. Got a piece of it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Offline with his 3. Corner shot. That shot, no good.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And a miss there on the triple. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The 3. No good that time. Over to the wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Fall passes to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A three ball. He's off on that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Giffey, defended by Anderson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one drops.
Number 7, 2 shots.
And so he hits both. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Provitola passes to Fall. Shot to stop the run, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Driving inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
Anderson's shot is off. For 3. Rebound by Vesely.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And here's Anderson for 3. The shot off that time.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
There's the screen to the middle. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Lets the 3 fly, and that one is off. Pass to Provitola. Anderson outside, out to the right wing. Vesely kicks to Anderson, to the wing right side. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess.
To 2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James goes in, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Launches a three. Satoransky pulls it in. Pass to Metu. The three. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Here's Korkmaz. Parker defending. Here's Korkmaz. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Kick out to Brown. Into the lane. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Here's Parker. Off target from three-point range. Here's Kalathis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Check by James. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And it's rejected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parker. The home team on D. They trail by 1. Now, here is James. Defense is right there.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Parker. They get it again. Satoransky outside. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. Shot's good by Metu.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Now, here is James. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Three-pointer off the mark.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. James. And Parker pulls it down.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Brown. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Shot's good by Satoransky.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Now, here is James. He's guarded closely. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. James, outside. That three's off the mark. James has gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Here's Metu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. 41 seconds left now in the first quarter. The drive by Korkmaz. Boom! He jams it straight down. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Shot's good by Metu.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Now James. He's got 5. Pass to Korkmaz for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't drop. Takes it inside. Count that one.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Come get it. Here's Metu. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Metu's got 10.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game. Offline with a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Going inside. And that one's good. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Diallo. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Clock at 6. Deflected, and they'll get another chance. Here's Fall. No good there. Here's Akobo, still without a bucket. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Driving in. Soft touch off the glass.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
The 3-ball. That one no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Got a piece of it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Mata Yunus. Pass to Akobo. Shot clock at 5. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Anderson can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Corneli. It's tipped. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Off target from three-point range.
First half, 2 minutes.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. On Monday, then on Tuesday. A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Anderson for three. It's hauled in by Akobo. Pass to Corneli. And the layup is good.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Here's Vesely, and he drives in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Akobo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
1:10 left in the first half. Fires the three. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. On the break. All alone. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Here's Corneli. Anderson covers. Pass to Diallo. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
32 seconds left in the first half of this game. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Diallo's got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
That one misses.
The away team. Coletas. 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Pulls up on the wing. Unable to get that one. And so we wrap up the first half, leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded run.
And later on, some more NBA action to look for. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Coletas. Chimezi Metu out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Parker in at small forward. Pass to James. Here's Coletas, covered by Satoransky. Shot clock at 6. And James launches it from deep. They get it back. Outside, Brown. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Count that bucket. He's got 5. Down low. Pass to Korkmaz. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Fires in the triple. Calathes has got 5.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Brown passes to Korkmaz, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Satoransky off the mark there with a 3. Satoransky's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Calathes. Pass to Brown. Here's Calathes, covered by Satoransky. Goes back up. Off the window, it's good. Calathes has got 5 points now in the quarter. They double him with Brown. It's Metu, high post. And it's good for 2.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Metu's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Now here is James, tightly guarded. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Driving inside. Up top, Brown. Brown with a screen. Here's Calathes, covered by Satoransky. And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brown's got 5 now.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Calathes. Clock at 6. Pass to Korkmaz. From 12 feet. And that one's long.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Cody, first personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. Trailing by 8. Here's James. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He has 7.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Inside. Pass to Korkmaz. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And he banks in the layup. Korkmaz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The 3 is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's Metu. That one's off. Still out of sync. And here's Brown. 5 points in the game. James outside. And there's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 9 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Willie Hernan Gomez is out there with Chemezi Metu. And it's Satoransky in at the 1. And Diallo, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Blocked! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Diallo.
Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. Here's Cornelie. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Fall. Cornelie's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. The quick look, no good that time. For 3, Diallo. The shot that time, not on target. Covered by Diallo. Off target at the rim.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Diallo.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. The rebound by Cornelie.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Mata Yunus. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's a Kobo. The offensive rebound. That shot off. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
They get it again. Here's Vesely. Robbed. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
And there's the lob.
A precision pass from a long way out.
Man, the pass. How about the catch right there? Wow, nice teamwork. Anderson for 3. And no good. Some solid defense from Diallo. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Got it.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
No good on the 3. To win the drought. Counted from distance. There's 1:40 left to play in the 4th. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
It's hauled in by Fall. Tipped. Here's Mata Yunus. Pass to Akobo. They set a pick from the arc. Connects from downtown.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Diallo outside. Here's Mata Yunus. The fadeaway. That one doesn't drop. There's 37 seconds left in the game. No good with the triple. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Diallo. "24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one." Here's Vesely, 4 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Away team ball.
A deep three. Off the mark. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Round out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Kalathis in at the one spot. James, no good. There's a screen. Pass to De Silva. Off target with his three. Stolen away. Booker looking around. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That to Booker. Out to Edwards. Booker outside. For the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's James. Pass to Korkmaz. Offensive rebound. Fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Edwards. Lucic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now here's James. Brown kicks to Coathis. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And good that time.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Edwards. Booker with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 6. Booker's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. It's Edwards on the wing. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's the drive. The shot's good. Here's Coathis. James with it. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. De Silva with the rebound. James has gone 1 of 3 on the night. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And he makes that one.
Well, you love to see that strong move, and he just took command. Defense way too late to stop that.
Brown with the screen on Edwards. Here's Coathis. Edwards defending. It's Brown on the wing. Good. It's Coathis who picks up the assist. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the right side. Back to Edwards from downtown. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Into the lane. Out to the right wing. The rebound by James.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Coathis gets the bucket.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to De Silva. Out to Edwards. Driving in. Booker, right side. Shot clock at 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the wing on the left. Here's Coathis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And the shot is good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
We've got Diallo, and it's Moniunas in at the pivot, manning the middle. Knocks down the three ball.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
And here's Diallo from past the arc. They get it back out left to the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. To the inside. Got a hand on it, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession on Thursday, then on Sunday. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Away team ball.
Pass to Okobo. Lets it go from the wing. That one wide left.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the right side. And at last, they get one to fall. 8 points for him.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
It's good.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. It's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Cuts off the pass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's the three. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Corniche with the rebound. Fires at the elbow. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And they're moving it up. Power down with both hands.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
To the wing right side. No good from outside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Here's a Kobo. Beyond the arc. That shot misses.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Diallo.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Taken away. And the layup falls.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And we finished one half of basketball. They're up by 11. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. Let's turn our attention to the three. That'll do it for our show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They set the pick. Pass to De Silva. And the three ball is good. De Silva's got himself on the board with three there.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
We've got Brown. Korkmaz is out there with James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. James misses. James has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. James defending. Lucic plays it up off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Kicks it out to Booker. Offline with his 3. And here comes the break. They've got James out there with Korkmaz. And it's Calathis in at the point.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
Edwards drawing the double team. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. De Silva, no good. De Silva's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Calathis in at the point.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Booker. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Brett, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
De Silva, no good. De Silva's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And it's James missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got his third basket of the night. Korkmaz kicks to Coathus. On the wing, Brown. Shoots. Booker pulls it in.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Edwards can't hit.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Going inside, and he finishes nicely on the way. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now James, he has 5. Pass to Korkmaz. Yep, that one goes in there. Korkmaz has got 5 now. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Booker outside. He takes it in, and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Stolen. Pass to Korkmaz, and stolen by Booker. .30 seconds left in the third. They get a hand on it. Here's Korkmaz. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him. Here is Edwards. They lead by 17. Booker is screen on Brown. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Edwards. 4 seconds left. And he sinks the layup.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 19. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's a Kobo. Offensive rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
We've got Diallo, and it's Corniche at the 4 spot. Covered by Motiejunas, 4 on the shot clock. Motiejunas grabs the miss.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
A Kobo, that's good.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Count that bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Fires from deep. The shot, no good.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough. Keep going to him. See if he can find him.
He's guarded by Diallo. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Pushing it up. Here's Corniche. From outside, off the mark. This one for 3. Corniche with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's Motiejunas. Sinks the triple. Motiejunas has got his first 3 points of the game.
does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Out to the wing. Takes it inside. Shoots the three. Corniche with the rebound. Corniche has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lets the three fly. No good on the three. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:51 left to play here in the fourth. It's stolen by Edwards. Booker outside.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ripped away.
This is a clinic. They have absolutely owned this game, still keeping the pressure up with their D. And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting, just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Edwards looking it over. Lets it go with a three. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Clock at 6. Right wing. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Booker with it. Picked up by Monty Eunice. Booker the pass to Edwards. Booker with it. Trying his luck from deep. Corniche with the rebound. Here's the break. There's the lob to the hoop. Monty Eunice finds Diallo. Here's Corniche. Jacks up a three. Here he goes. That one falls.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Willie Hernan-Gomez is out there with Chimezie Metu, and it's Satoransky in at the point guard position. Edwards for three. Pass to De Silva. The three is up. And he buries his first look.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Parker. Back to Metu. 6 on the shot clock. The three. De Silva with the rebound. Parker defending to the paint. Outside Edwards. Pass to Booker. Satoransky pulls it in.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
De Silva with the rebound.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Outside Booker. Oh, from deep. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1 for 4 shooting.
Satoransky, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they could make a basket, I guess.
Outside Edwards. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Parker passes to Metu. Satoransky outside. Off target with the three. Into the lane. Pass to Booker. Here's De Silva. Outside for Booker. There's the triple. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Got a hand on it. For 3. Edwards pulls it in.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
And stolen by Edwards. 1:49 left in the opening quarter. There's a screen. Outside for Booker. He shoots a 3. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
To end the run. Misses the layup.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here he goes. De Silva. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The kick out to Edwards. Outside Booker. To the inside. Just 4 to shoot. From downtown. De Silva, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Parker passes to Satoransky. 4-3. It's not going to go for him. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
Hernan Gomez taking 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Metu in the post. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 9. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Fall gets it to go. Fall's gotten his first bucket of the night. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Anderson. Takes a 3. No good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The dive for the ball. And it's off from 3-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Just 5 on the clock. He shoots. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Has to fall. Out to the right wing. Anderson with it. Launches a 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. There's a screen. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. They get it back. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
There's the 3. He can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
No good on the triple. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
And they get it back. Here's Fall. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Misfires on the corner 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Anderson. Yet to see a basket. Misses the wing 3.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
This one for 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. There's a screen. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter.
His struggles continue here in the second period. He simply can't get anything to fall.
Oh, they get a hand on it. To win the cold spell. This is again 2 for 8 in this matchup. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
3 points.
Banked it in off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Launches it from deep. And that's not going to go. And we've reached halftime in this one. They're up by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off.
And it's time now for the best. Glad you could join us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. For 3, Booker. Can't hit that one. Booker's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Chimezie Metu out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Parker in at the small forward position.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now here's Edwards. They set a pick. Pass to Booker. Hey, expanding his range. Hits the three-pointer. Booker's got 6 points. Booker's gone 2 for 5 from beyond the arc. Here's Metu. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Parker. Tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Edwards. Satoransky pulls it in. Edwards is gone 1 for 3 on the night. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Metu. Metu's got his first points of the night.
Talk about style points. I think the fans will remember that one.
Booker goes in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second. From deep. That shot off the mark.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Outside Booker. To the paint. De Silva, no good. And a miss there on the triple.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Edwards pulls it in. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. On the take. And rejected. They recover it. Booker finds Edwards.
Blocking foul called. Willie Hernan Gomez. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Parker defending. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time not on target. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third team
First one falls.
At the line for your home team, number 5.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Outside Edwards. Outside for Booker. He tries for 3. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the wing on the left. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Parker defending. Outside for Booker. The layup off target. Booker's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Out to the right wing. Second chance effort. On Tuesday, then on Thursday.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court when traveling.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the right side. Back to Edwards. Here's De Silva. 5 points in the game. Now here's Booker. And the layup is good off the glass. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
They get the rebound. 51 seconds left in the third. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Parker. And he stays with it. Launches it. Out left to the wing. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to De Silva, to the wing, right side. Got it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Buzzer-beating backbreaker. That pushes the lead to double digits going into the final period.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 12. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point, you have to start making these.
We've got Willie Hernan Gomez, and it's Metu in at the power forward. Covered by Satoransky. Stolen by Parker. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
Plays like that will make their comeback bid a real one.
Parker defending. Just 3 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Uses the glass on the layup. And here's Satoransky. Pass to Metu. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is up.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's off on the second.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
The steal. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. The 3. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
It's deflected. Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Anderson covers. Six to shoot. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Number 22.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Out to the right wing. Here's De Silva. It's hauled in by Fall. Nails it from 3.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
Got a hand on it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Here's De Silva. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Vesely. Guarded by Edwards. Takes the 3. Out to the wing. Three-pointer, no good. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. De Silva, no good.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Open shot by Edwards. Nice shot from the wing. And so they get the victory here at home. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed